Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Catherine's Low Income Prepping / Survival. And today we're going to talk about food prices, Trump, Kamala Harris, her pick for VP, and a number of other little things about the truck camper I'm working on. Still having a little bit of a problem with that. No one's giving me any advice about how to get the carpet to stick on it. But anyhow, all right, this is episode 120, and today, why I'm talking, I want to tell you I appreciate everyone that watches my videos, and I appreciate any input you do give me. And like I've said, vote Trump, vote Vance. I'm kind of glad that he's gotten Vance because I think that would be a good balance for him. I think Vance is going to be a good addition to his team and as our vice president. Now, Kamala Harris, she's got that guy that's a governor. I mean, okay, he's governed in the state, but he doesn't really have any international experience, I guess. I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't know. I think she got him because of the fact she wants to balance that. I'm not even going to say his name. Every time I hear her get on TV or they do these commercials for her now, it just makes me want to scream at the screen. But she hasn't done anything really as decently for this country as vice president. She hasn't done anything as far as taking care of things. She's let people go that were criminals in California when she was working there. She's caused lots of problems. She screwed up everything she's done so far. I said that before, and I'm going to say it again. Well, anyhow. So notice we're not hearing a lot about Biden. But let's go. Let's vote for Trump when it comes time to in November. Let's get this country back where it needs to be. Let's make it stronger. Let's make it greater. Not great again, because America is a great country. Even before Trump came, we can't help that we have the politics we have, but Trump will do a good job. He'll keep the country strong. Okay, please like and subscribe. Let me know with your comments. My email is catdog6949@gmail.com. And tell me what you're thinking about things. Anything you want to talk about. So I went shopping for food. And of course, food is up even further. I noticed some things are a quarter more and half a dollar, and there was even a couple things that were $2 more. Hamburgers way up at Walmart. Of course, the Dollar Tree is not really the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the $1.25 tree. So we got 25% inflation right there. Oh, let's see. Just one thing after another. I took the dog down to Bucky Down to get his shots, and his license took care of. That's a cost. I don't really get a lot done for him. He's really in good shape, and he's really in good health. So there's really no reason to do that. And he spends 90% of his time inside the house. So my worry is if I take him out, maybe another animal comes around that has something. That's where I get worried about stuff, because he does like to smell the other animals. He's a dog, and he has a buddy who's a cat, and that cat lives out there all the time outside. So, and that cat eats snakes and squirrels and rabbits and Yeah, and well, we had a snake in the house. Yeah, Tammy just said that. Um, yeah, we had a snake in the house. Second time now in 2.5 months. I got up out of bed to go use the bathroom, and I looked down, and there's a snake lying there in the middle of the floor in our hallway. This is on the ground floor because we have 2 stories where we live. You know, the bedrooms are upstairs and stuff, but we actually sleep downstairs. It's just easy that way, and it's cooler in the summertime. So, all right. And like I said, please like and subscribe. Is Tammy going to come in here and say hi? Yeah, she's going to come in and do that. So I'm working on my truck, and I go ahead and just get rid of the foam that I have underneath the carpet that I had the carpet attached to, and I retrim the foam pieces, the carpet pieces, and put them in the back of the truck where I had them. And they seem to stick really good. They were in there much better than the foam went in there. But then, in a day or two, they fell off the sides of the inside of the canopy. So if anyone knows what kind of glue I need to use, or possibly has got some suggestions, I can't really screw them in place. I could probably put a couple of screws, really short ones, but I think it's around a 1/2 inch thick. So I don't know. Any suggestions would be helpful. And there's Tammy.
Hello.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah.
That's my grand entrance.
Yeah. So, yeah, I went shopping the other day at Walmart, and the prices are horrible. And of course, there were empty spots in Walmart. And ice cream's up about 40 cents. Pizzas are up about $1.50. And of course, hamburgers up about $1.25. So there you go. And Tammy's pointing at something. Let's see what she's pointing at. Oh yes, went to a secondhand store and we got a phonograph, radio, cassette player. Yes, it has a phonograph in it. And I wouldn't worry about that. Anyhow, it also plays CDs. Anyhow, it gives us a nice radio upstairs.
Yeah.
And I got an old GE, I think it is, radio downstairs. It's stereophonic. It actually has 2 speakers in it, and it's got the old slide mechanism to go to AM or FM stereo. And I can listen to talk shows down there now. I actually have a shortwave radio and AM FM on it, and I keep it inside our steel box so that it's kind of got some EMP proof, along with our radios and a couple of other things. And on a cell phone, I keep some information logged on to it for survival and stuff like that. I'm using our old cell phone, one of my old cell phones, and it seems to be working pretty good. Well, I was with Cricket, by the way. Cricket is kind of one of the cheaper places to get cell phone service with. And being this is low income, don't get enough money to pay the bills. This month was really hard. I wasn't able to save much of anything, especially with the dog. And I went to put spark plugs. I was going to tell you about this. And the cell phone. Well, first of all, the Cricket. I went in there for the 5th time or 6th time in less than 6 weeks. They had different people working in there, and I just said, you know what, this is ridiculous. And oh well, you could get it automatically deducted from your checking account. Well, no, I like to pay in cash or go in there and pay with the card myself from the bank account, because you never know if the money don't get put in there. We don't want them to take it out and there to be a problem. So, yep, they always push that. Everyone's always pushing something. So we went to T-Mobile, and they opened up a store here in Cleveland, and they're doing pretty good. And I was able to get the counts for less than what we were paying, and over there at the other place, and they actually threw in a free um, what would you call that, tablet, so I don't have to use the little phone or even the bigger phone to do stuff. Now I can just pick the tablet up and I can use it, especially for stuff with small print. It's good. It's a pretty good sized tablet. It's pretty big. And we can watch TV and stuff, like it's got a phone number, so we can watch that. And of course, it's $30 a month, but still, that's only $90. And then for so many months, we have to pay for the screen protectors and the phone covers and all that. And then we're going to lose that cost. It's only so many months, and then you lose that. And then it'll go down to just $10 more than what Cricket was charging. And Cricket's been slowly raising their price. So hopefully T-Mobile won't do that. So, okay, so that's one of the other things. So I bought some spark plugs. Now, I took 4 years of auto shop in high school when I was younger, and I also went to some schooling for working on vehicles in the Arizona Automotive Institute at one time, um, just to learn how to do certain things they didn't teach me at the high school. Okay. And people think, well, high school's not a good mechanics, but we tore engines apart and we rebuilt starters, which they don't even do anymore. They don't, you know. But I didn't learn to work on the computerized cars because I was pre-computerized cars when I went to school and took auto shop. But spark plugs are a pretty simple thing. And up until this month, I've always done all my own tune-ups. I used to do my own oil changes and lubes and stuff. But now I take it in and get the oil change done and the lube because I live in an apartment building, even though they're nice apartments, and I don't want to make a mess, and it's just easier with people driving in and out all day. Um, so I went to change the spark plugs. First of all, it was really hard to get the spark plug boot off the spark plugs. I was afraid I was going to tear something or damage the boot. Somebody says, well, they make special pliers to do it. Well, I was aware of that, but I've never had to do that before. I was always able to use my fingers to pull them off. So I got one off and I went to take it off and I couldn't break that spark plug free. And I know I was doing it in the right direction. And I tried on the other side too and had the same problems. So all I can assume is that those spark plugs, when they rebuilt that engine and put it in there, they just never took those spark plugs out because they were seized in there. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum heads on this, so they were seized in good. But I was able to hire a person through the place I bought my truck from, here where I live, and it's paid off. But they, even though they don't have a mechanic shop anymore where they take care of detailing the cars, the one guy was kind of a jack of all trades. The manager for the cars place said, well, I'll call over there and see if he's willing to do it, and you could pay us up. It's $80 an hour. And I said, fine. I mean, what was I going to do at this point? There's several shops around here that charge $100 and something an hour. So now I told them my problem when I went to get them off. Well, there was some stuff in with the spark plugs. It was a little packet, and it keeps it from seizing. Like what it did, evidently they didn't use that. But I put some really good high-performance spark plugs in there. They were special platinum plugs. And later on, I intend to replace the wires. Now, that I'm pretty sure I can do myself. He said he made sure that they went on and off without a problem. And he said none of them are damaged. They got hot at different times and stuff. I'll probably do the cap and rotor too myself later. Of course, it's back underneath the firewall a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I can reach in there and get that. One day when I can go somewhere where it's nice and cool and, I can do that kind of thing. So, There we go. It has been so hot here in Georgia where we live. The temperatures are up really high. They say it's global warming, but I don't know. You know, it's it gets too hot, and then you don't want to go out in the daytime, especially from about 9 o'clock until after the sun starts to go down. And of course, being that this is a smaller town, even the Walmart's not open really a long time after it gets dark. So you got to kind of pop in and pop out or go early in the morning when it first opens up. But of course, the Dollar Tree and some of the other stores are not open that early, and the pharmacy's not, excuse me, is not open yet early. But anyhow, life is good. Vote for Trump. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance. Remember, get water, get food. Vote for Trump. Keep your Second Amendment rights. Don't vote for people that are going to take away your rights, because if they take away the Second Amendment rights, you won't be able to believe in the religion or not believe in the religion you want. They'll force you to do what they want you to do. Don't let them force you to do things. Live free, die free. Be happy. Tell your family you love them, and take care. Goodbye for now.